Stay sitting.
Cool. All right, guys. Let's have fun.
All right, welcome to the Conflicted Podcast.
Today we have a very special guest, Joey Gaffin. She is an up-and-coming jiu-jitsu artist within the competition scene. She is a 6th grade English teacher. She is a personal trainer at Tiger Schulman's Martial Arts, and I'm very excited to podcast, most importantly, my girlfriend. Welcome,
Hey,
Joey
guys.
Gaffin, to the podcast.
Very
How are you
excited to be
today?
here. Good. I'm really excited to be here.
Yeah.
It's a really fun space.
We're really excited to have you too. We just did some, we had some good rolls today. That was good. Good
Yeah.
session.
Just got done rolling a little bit.
15-pound girl for you.
But 100-pound boys, Jameson, who is going to kill it at Men of War, go watch it in January, right?
Yeah, January 24th.
Yeah, you can watch it on live stream.
Yeah.
So you've had some really good questions that you wanted to ask for Joey, right? Like I've
dude.
got questions on deck. Always.
A
So I
ton.
know you've got some good ones.
Yeah, man. Like, so, I mean, honestly, just like you were saying before when you were introducing her, you like been competing nonstop. You're on a tear with jiu-jitsu. You're training with some amazing athletes. You've been doing a lot of cross training. You guys went away on vacation, and I knew that you were visiting some gyms when you were doing that. So I just want to hear. I want to hear all about your jiu-jitsu journey. I want to hear like what kind of got you like lit the fire to get you to started, and just go from there.
Yeah, I love talking about this because it goes way back, you know? So I started, my aunt actually was a Tiger Schulman's black belt up in Feasterville.
Oh wow, here we go.
My aunt was, and my cousin was a high brown belt, also coming up through Feasterville. And that's what got us into Tiger Schulman's itself. I was 7, my brother was 9, and she just always talked and loved it. And my parents put us into it. I have the picture of us still, like, on our first day. We have, like, bowl cuts. It's so funny.
That picture's amazing. I love that picture.
Yeah, I
That's
definitely,
a
like,
great one.
reference it a lot, just being like, this is where I came from.
Every time I
And-
do that means we're putting the picture up. So I'm gonna go on your mom's Facebook and post that picture.
Oh, okay, I have it too.
Send it to me.
Perfect.
But my aunt, like, recommended to it, and I was under Sensei Thad Campbell, and
Yeah.
now Sensei Craig Alexander, who was a Joshu at the time when I started. And we just loved it. Like, ever since we started, we just got into it. I was, like, freakishly, like, pretty good at it as, like, such a young little girl. Like, we were training every single day, 2 to 3 classes. Like, I remember taking, like, the beginner kickboxing adults, then, like, the intermediate class, and then, like, the jiu-jitsu class underneath of it. And it literally came to a point where I was like, I wonder what my life would be like if I, like, didn't, like, I couldn't even picture my life without it because it was so prominent. And I remember everyone being, like, my friends, like, never understood what I was doing. They were like, you're doing, like, karate?
Yeah.
Like, I almost remember being, like, embarrassed of it when I was younger.
Because everybody
Yeah.
called karate.
Yeah. Everyone just thought I was, like, doing karate and, like, didn't understand that. I was like, I was putting in, like, hard work
Yeah.
as, like, a
You were-
9-year-old
yeah.
girl.
You were like a legit fighter. That's basically what this
Even-
was at that age.
Even at that age, did you have a preference of like, did you like kickboxing more? Did you like jiu-jitsu more? Like, or was it kind of just like I just love to train?
So, I think I still, in that time period, I was just, like, winning them all. So it wasn't like I was, like, better at one than the other.
Yeah.
But I remember I did, like, jiu-jitsu more, but when I took my black belt test, I remember I passed kickboxing first. And that, I remember, was, like,
Interesting.
a weird little moment for me, being like, oh, wow, maybe I could also do something more of, like, kickboxing, because that made me rethink a little bit. But, yeah, I don't know. But at that time, I wasn't like, oh, kickboxing or jiu-jitsu. I honestly kind of saw about them as, like, MMA more.
Yeah. That's what I would figure.
Yeah.
All right. And then was there like a period that you stopped training for a little bit and then came
So,
back?
was strong all the way through, like, so I was 14. I got my black belt. That was, like, huge for me. I meant, like, I had to take that test 3 times. Yeah.
Was this the time where you would go up to headquarters and it was just like a bunch of kickboxing rounds, bunch of grappling
Yeah.
rounds, and then you wouldn't be told at headquarters your instructor
You had to
would
go
be-
home and you had to, like, wait till the phone call.
Yeah.
I can't believe that's
Yeah.
like what you guys did.
Well,
Yeah.
the big thing for me is I got so nervous, and I was so young, I didn't really understand nerves, and I would get nauseous, and
Yeah.
I would actually throw up.
Oh yeah. No,
So-
trust me, I get it.
Before or like during?
I would
After
I
the
would
first
feel
time.
it, and then so I ran like all throughout my life. This like same exact thing would also happen to me like while I would be running in like competitions and matches, and it would be when I would start when my adrenaline would drop, but then it would all still be in my stomach, and I would start dry heaving. And like even in my races, anytime I got to like the first mile, I would always start like dry heaving. And once I stopped, I would be fine because I got all that like adrenaline out.
Yeah.
But when I was at the black belt test, it's intimidating. You have like
Yeah.
over 10 people watching you. It is dead silent. Like you could seriously
Panel's
hear like
really intimidating.
A
Yeah.
pin drop in it, and it is just like it's like military style. Like one group goes up, your group's sitting. Next
Yeah.
group go.
Is
It's
that
like
Elmwood Park?
yep.
On the big map?
Yeah, on the big mats right in front of there.
Cool.
You know where like the hanging bags are?
Yeah.
Test
Like all
was
the groups are
hardcore.
like sitting over there, and then like the one group's on the right side, and everyone's just like sitting seizai, like hands up, like just waiting until it is your turn to go, and it is like.
And you're going
intimidating.
like, and you're, bro, you're fighting.
That's so intense.
Yeah.
I wish I got to do that. That'd be really fun. Oh, hi.
Yeah, no, it was
like this
like
thing.
everybody like definitely
holding
meant
this.
like business. Like they did
Hello.
not care if they like hurt the other person. Like
Oh, yeah,
that
they were
was
like-
if you almost like hurt a person, it was like not like hurt them, but like dominated it. It was like, oh, that's how I'm getting my black belt. Like
Yeah.
if you were losing your rounds, you're not getting your black belt.
Do you think it's still legit now because you personally went through something like that and now you're back and you know what the black belt is like? Like, do you think it's harder that they have because they gotta wait longer?
Yeah,
Right.
it's super. I mean, it's interesting because I went through that, and I almost
Yeah.
feel like I knew I earned it after I got it. Like I had to prove myself, and you had to prove yourself not just with one person, but and it's not even honestly about the skill level. Like I said, like I didn't achieve it the first 2 times. I feel like because of my like mental ability with it, and if I didn't have to face that mental obstacle, I would never have known that.
Yeah.
Like if it was just here, that whole mental side, obviously, you know, you're taking a belt promotion seriously, but it's definitely different.
No, I completely agree with you 100%. I think what the test like entails, I feel like it's unbiased because it's the same panel. The whole factor of like having to do it in front of them, the drive up, like the all the unknowns that come with that test, and like I mean, just like we were saying, like it's hardcore. I feel like it like I mean, it really produced like some
Quality black belts.
absolutely.
That is something I notice. I feel like now, like since, you know, coming back and it being completely different, is like to me back then it was like black belts were like it was the black pants, and that was like huge. I was like, I want to wear black pants. Like
Does that bother you now too? Like that people just everybody
honestly,
just
I
wears
love that I get to wear leggings now, so I'm kind of okay with it. But it was something about like the black pants and that just like meant, I don't know, it's just like a different higher notch. Like than the people you saw like when they were second degree, right? They had the, or was it sensei? They had like the blue stripe.
Blue, yellow.
You just like
yeah.
another like added detail that made you appreciate it and want it just a little bit more. I feel
Yeah.
like, and like
Give it a little bit more like relicacy,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, I go back and forth on it, but like I think my biggest struggle is now we have black belts who, and I find this a lot of times, even with like females more, they get a black belt, and I feel like we face this a little bit even sometimes. Like they don't really want the work with it. Like we'll be sparring, and I used to see a black belt, and I used to be like, oh my gosh, I'm about to get like my butt like
Yeah,
whooped.
yeah.
Like this person is great head movement, great grappling skills, completely well rounded, can be super controlled, and now I see black belts and I'm like, you don't even know how to move your head. Or like you aren't representing what it used to represent. Like if you went up to a panel of judges, like they're not gonna pass this.
Yeah.
So I think that sometimes is harder. But I go back and forth on it.
Yeah, because
it.
that represents like a lot of like oversaturation too. Like there's just so much going on. It'd be hard to have like a panel, I guess. 'Cause there's
Yeah,
just
getting
so
people up
much
there, I think. It just goes back and forth.
constantly.
hmm
Yeah.
So my question now for you is this: so like I mean, you said that you stopped a little bit, you came back, and then when you came back to the Colmar location.
Yeah, so I went all the way up to Feasterville, and then I got into running in high school. That's when I joined the cross country team.
When you first like started, like, did you grow up running with your mom, or did you start running? You should just hold it there. Did you start running
Yeah, my
when you
mom
were like a
ran.
lot younger.
My mom ran all throughout her pregnancy, like with my brother, my sister, and me. So it was
That's
kind of
awesome.
like out of the womb. She was like back running with it. That was always her thing.
And same for you.
Yeah, we did like color runs, mud runs, and then
What age do you think you started?
like probably 9.
Yeah, nice.
Like I was young running in those races, and then went to middle school, did the track
Nice.
team, and then high school did the cross country team,
Awesome.
and then I just like I really liked it. I was good at it, but it was too much to stay at school till 5. I worked at an ice cream shop and then go train like 3 nights, 3 classes. We were training every single day.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So I just decided to like stop, and from like 14 all the way up to like 21, I don't think I talked about it like once. Like none of my college friends knew I did any of this.
That's so funny.
That's crazy.
And then like as soon as you come back, they just see you like on stage.
Yeah,
and
it
you're
was like
"What?"
Yeah.
none of my college friends knew I had like any of this like intense history. Nobody. It seriously like it went from me one day being like, I wonder what my life would like ever be like without this, and then I went to like it completely flipped, and I was like, wow, nobody knows anything about this like of me.
Yeah, that's so weird. Yeah.
It was weird, and then I cross country and track all throughout college, all 4 years, and my season was done, and it was March, right?
March 11th.
March, and I was like didn't really know how to work out without being on a team. Like I did this till I was 14. Then I went on the cross country and track team, and in college I had a weightlifting coach, I had a athletic trainer, we had our facility, and it was very regimented. I'm lifting this, I have to eat this, I'm doing this day, and like same thing in this. Like with classes, you get told what to do. I mean, I didn't have it. I was just like kind of lost.
Yeah.
I was kind of overrunning at that point. I was lifting, but just wasn't being fulfilled, and I loved the beginner kickboxing classes at Tiger Schulman's.
Yeah, it's a good workout.
I always said it was like the best workout you could get,
Yeah.
no matter like, how great you are at it. And I looked up my phone, the closest Tiger Schulman school, and it was Horsham.
Yeah, there you go.
It was Horsham, and I remember calling, and you guys had like trials booked. You guys, I don't know.
I did not know this.
Yeah, no, it was Horsham.
I know, isn't that
Interesting.
cool?
Yeah.
Isn't that like a cool little lore behind that?
Yeah.
And it said I had to wait like a certain amount of days before I could come in, and I remember being like, I have to go today. So I just went on the next list, and it was Colmar, and then they said that they were also
crazy.
full, but somebody canceled that day.
That day. Like 2 hours before she called us, somebody called in and canceled.
That's nuts. That's fate.
They had a cancellation.
Isn't it?
That's fate.
And so I was like, all right. I didn't tell my roommates or anything. I was like, guys, I'm just going to go work out. And I went.
Something was calling you. It was my manifestation there.
Literally an hour drive. I was like, I'm making it. Like, I'm going to this beginner kickboxing class no matter what. And
That's crazy.
Yeah, isn't that so cool?
and I was I was in such a bad mood. I just wanted to sweat so bad. And I went and met Charlie. And
Yes, you did.
I didn't tell anybody I was a black belt at all.
How
No,
long
she did
how
not.
long did it take for them to know that you were a black belt? Like, I mean, was it like after you're done training? Was it like days? Like how?
No. So it was him and Shaq, and they asked me, like I was like, oh, I trained from 7 to 14. But the thing is, when people hear 7 to 14, and then think about a 7-year gap, they're like, oh, you probably don't remember too much.
Yeah.
Like they were like, okay, and I was like, no, like I remember I remember this.
We were like,
stuff.
sure. Sure, stand up.
And I remember, Shaq was like, let me see a front one. And so
And she was like, stop! I was like, oh.
Yeah, I remember it.
Wow,
So I
you're better than
did.
me.
Was this after the rounds, or was this before?
What?
When Shaq was like asking me about like the front one. Or
That
no,
was before,
this was
we
before.
were still in the office.
Yeah, because they wanted to show me the jab cross. I was like, guys, I swear I like remember it.
Yeah, that
I
was
on the
funny.
mount.
Yeah, exactly. And Shaq was like, all right, let me see like a knee too. I don't know. He was just calling things out, and I was like, I got it. And like I said, I wasn't in like a good mood, so I was like,
Come on, man.
You're so cool. For being an hour away, you were there on time, waiting.
yeah,
on
I was
the
like
bench.
waiting.
Like you were ready to go. You left your house at 5:45. Wow.
Yeah, I got there.
Yeah, you have intense discipline. That's so cool. Being raised by the system.
Yeah, no, it definitely was like Tiger Schulman's put that I mean, that was the main reason why I wanted to come back, was because I remember I was talking to my mom about it. Like, I liked always the talks at the end of class that like sensei or Joshi would give about like your mental, your mental health and your discipline and your focus and your non-quitting spirit. And like I always said, like because I had that as a kid, like that was why I was always so well-rounded. Like I succeeded in cross-country and track. I succeeded in my grades. I succeeded in social aspects. I succeeded when I was, just at any environment, I was always able to like, like I wouldn't really say I'm like talented. I have to like work hard for what I have, but like that mental reminder always like that is why I'm definitely like
instilled.
like who I am today.
So cool.
And I was like missing that part of me. And that's why I wanted to literally go back for those talks that like it's like therapy at the end of class.
It is like therapy, isn't it? It's like little journals, little gratitude journals at the end of every day, reminding yourself.
Yeah.
Stick to it.
So we got on the mat.
Stay strong.
And we started off and I literally acted like he like like wasn't there.
Do you remember what belt I was at that point?
Yellow?
It's really yellow belt, yeah. And I was just like, all right, ready? Every time you walk up to the bag, make sure you stick your hand out so you can measure yourself. She was like, cool.
I remember he tried to give me like a recommendation on my cross. I remember I just looked at him and I went.
Yeah, you were nice. You were cool about it. You were like, cool.
Yeah, I got it.
And you were like, all right, I'm just here to have fun.
Yeah.
And then you absolutely smashed it on the bag. That was like the first. So you were probably like my second trial doing it because I completely did your trial. Like you walked in, I was like, hi, what's going on? My name is Charlie. Nice to meet you. And that was probably my second time doing that. I had seen a lot of other trials with Shaq doing them. Like Shaq had done the trials, and I'd never seen anybody work as hard as you had on a bag. So when you came in and you started working, I was like, oh man, I'm sweating now. Like, we're going after it. I was like really feeling it. I should be able to hold this here and you should be fine.
No, it's perfect.
Yeah, so you can look at me.
No, I heard the story, and from what I was told is that she came out and she just totally just smoked you. And you're like, she's like working as hard as she can. You're trying so hard.
Yeah, I mean, no, we were both like, come on, it was a great workout for both of us.
Did you smoke him?
I thought we were.
He gave me everything that I needed. Like after you gave me that like critique and he caught on, I was like not vibe. Like I didn't want it right now. Yeah. Like when you ever get in like arguments with somebody.
I'm so good at adapting.
And it's like I don't want a solution. Like that was me in that. I was like I don't want any solutions to anything. Like I just want to work out. Yeah. And you matched. I mean, it was great.
It was perfect.
Yeah.
Good.
So then obviously, so then like you sign up, you start training. I'm assuming like the progression to the advanced class was like a little bit quicker because you've trained previously before. So was it doing like competitions that kind of got you into like cross training? Like I kind of want to hear like what got you to branch out more and start training with like the people that you're training with, because I mean it's awesome.
So when I came back, I didn't want to do any jiu-jitsu. I only wanted to do kickboxing.
Why?
I don't know. I was just like, I don't want anybody on top of me. I don't feel like diving into that. I just wanted to do kickboxing. Huh. Yeah, I was like set on it.
I would have never.
Well, you were just looking for like a good workout. That's why.
I would have bet any amount of money that I would have never competed again. Like I was only coming in to work out.
Crazy.
And I literally remember even talking with Sensei and being like, I don't know how to train without looking like at competition. I was like, I'm never gonna do a COC again. Like I'm not competing. Like I don't know what I'm training for. Like my black belt didn't feel like mine because it was from when I was 14. Like I didn't want to really wear it. It didn't like symbolize who I was. Like I was so set on like not competing at all.
So then, all right. Well then now I'm curious. So like what changed?
I wasn't doing any jiu-jitsu. I was just doing kickboxing. And when I was kickboxing as a kid, we only went to the body. So I had all my skill set, but I had no idea how to move my head. And I like hated that. Because I felt like I was like a beginner with a more advanced skill set, like if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to learn how to move my head. Like that's all I wanted to do. And then we started coming in a little bit earlier. Literally worked all summer long just like trying to move my head. And it's the only thing I was focusing on.
Yeah, we would just sit there like hours. We would go into Colmar like early at 9, and we would just sit there and I would just throw jabs at Joey all day, and she
All
just like
day.
learn to move out of the way and slip them and like get used to it.
You have
Yeah.
phenomenal head movement.
It was solely because of that summer.
You have great head movement because the summer of 2024. You have great head movement.
Only thing I want to do is move my head.
Yeah, you look great.
And
it's so funny seeing how far you came.
yeah, because now I
You,
feel
like-
like I actually can move my head really well.
You like hated getting punched in the face. Like you would get punched a little bit and you'd be like, "Oh, I don't even want to do this. Like, what's your problem?"
Yeah, I would get like.
And now she's like, "Hit me harder." Like,
Yeah, like,
you're
let's go.
intense now. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was like set on like I was like I just want to learn how to move my head. Like I don't want anything else.
Love it.
And then Sensei randomly was like, "Why aren't you doing like jujitsu?" And I was like, "I don't have a rash guard." I was still in college. I was like, "This is already like breaking the budget already."
Yeah.
I was like, "I just like can't afford to go on. My stuff didn't fit me, and like get myself a rash guard." And that day, remember Shaq brought me into the office, and he was like, "All right, let's pick you out one." And I was like, "Shaq, like I'm not buying." Like he was like, "What leggings? Like what leggings would you like?" I was like, "I can't buy all this. Like why are you?" I was like, "No." I was like, "Why are you having this? Like I'm not buying all this stuff." And then he was like, "Sensei's got it." So Sensei bought me my first rash guard.
That's so nice.
He bought me a new pair of leggings.
Yeah.
And he was like, "You're coming in for
Nice.
jiu-jitsu." And so, you know, once somebody buys you something, you can't be rude.
Yeah, you gotta honor it.
Yeah.
Got
It's like when someone makes you dinner, like you're eating the dinner.
Yeah.
So I came back and drilling was like super, I could roll, but drilling was really hard for me because I didn't really remember any like hardcore like technical stuff. Like I honestly was just like a little.
I'm gonna hold that for you for a little
No,
bit.
no,
Yeah.
no.
I just like understood like the positional stuff, but when it came down to like, all right, this is the techniques to get like an arm bar, like, you know, step 1, do this. Like I didn't have any of that, and that was like hard for me. But the COC was coming up.
We were already like dating at this point.
Yeah, we started dating, got into
a
it.
little bit after you did jujitsu. You were doing jujitsu for a bit before we started dating, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
loving
funny.
this story. Man.
It's a
It's
good
so
story.
Yeah.
Because it really goes through it like
Did you
roller
not-
coaster.
Did you
'Cause-
not want to do COC like when it was coming up?
I didn't want to do that at all.
Who,
So before no, never mind. Yeah, you competed at COC before we went to like Florida.
who like pushed you to do it then? Like who was
No,
like?
we didn't.
I didn't compete before that. So he did this. I started talking to him when the COC happened.
Yes,
in,
that's why June. So June 24,
Yeah.
she saw my first COC competition. Like heard about it,
And we
it was my
started
second
talking
one.
more, and like he did really great. And then we started dating in July.
She was like, man, that guy's a stud.
Yeah, I did second place jujitsu
Let's go,
Mhm.
in
bro.
the advanced division.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
it. And then there was it the Naga that was first? Or was it COC that was
Naga
first?
was way first. No, it was Naga November. Sorry, September 23rd,
Mhm.
and then it was December was your first COC.
Okay, yeah. So then I just got into it, and honestly, it was because of him.
Yeah, I
why
was like-
started competing again.
I was competing all the time, like constantly, like once to twice a month, and then I was like, "There's a Naga coming up, November 20th or September 23rd. Like you got to do it. It's right by the corner."
Mhm.
She's like, "I don't know." I was like, "Nah, come on, it'll be so easy."
And I
like,
remember I
blue
was
belt
like,
division.
"What
let's do
division
it."
should I do?" Like I don't know.
Yeah, what weight class? What division?
Yeah.
Like we had no
So
clue about
was Naga
competition at that
first?
point.
Naga was
first?
first. Yeah, Naga was
Oh,
first.
Okay.
That was like us first getting
Alright.
into it.
And I did the beginner division, and
I guess I wasn't competing.
no, you competed at Naga.
No, yeah, but I wasn't like competing constantly.
Yeah.
That was like my first Naga too.
The beginner division in Naga, and it started a little fire in me. I won in like a mountain triangle like super quickly, and
I
it was
remember
just
those two
like
girls, yeah. It was
I remember
like so
being
easy.
like, oh okay, yeah. It was like almost like too easy that I felt like I don't know if this counted because I was like okay, but whatever.
Definitely did it. It broke
Really,
the
like,
shell there,
It
girlfriend.
like
You
lit
came out.
fire under you. Like I'm,
Yeah.
like, I'm good at this. Like,
Yeah, like reminded me. I was like, oh, I kind of still got this a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the flint and steel right there. That's all you needed.
Yeah, and then the COC was coming up, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna do a COC, and I signed up for both divisions to do the MMA division and the Jiu-Jitsu one, and went up in weight. I won the MMA division, which I was like,
First.
which I was like shocked about.
Yeah, I mean, like those are some. They're. It's no joke that
Mhm.
that fighting at that level. I mean, you're going against other brown belts, black belts.
Yeah, I had great matches.
Yeah, they're some tough girls. So that's awesome.
Yeah, I remember like that felt like really good, and like you know
When-
coming back and
Yeah,
just like being
I remember you whooping up on the big girls. You whooped up on the big girls, and then like with the little girls.
Yeah, it was funny. And then I came back and it was my exact weight, and it was against, shout out Leah Murphy if you're watching this. She's a dog. Literally smaller than me. I think I weighed in at like 105, and she weighed in at like 99 pounds.
Those were some great matches. You guys looked so quick.
I literally felt like I was like versing myself, and I was so not used to that because people don't usually like match that type of like quick aggression energy. Yeah. And she matched it, and she got me caught in something, and it was really great.
That's so cool. Like I can't believe you came back and did that. You killed it.
And now like Leah and I like we're great friends. Like we Instagram DM each other all the time. We message. We train together since.
Just what school is she from?
She was in the Jiu-Jitsu league.
New Dorp.
She went against Rosa in the Jiu-Jitsu league.
She's from New Dorp.
Is she? Yeah. Yeah, she's great.
And that's what started your whole thing was like your ability to make friends after competition. And then then we did a finishers only. Yeah, so then the COC happened. I was like, I want to compete again. This is fun. Yeah. And there was a finishers, which I've only ever competed in Naga. And then, of course, the COC.
So this was like a bigger, it's like, all right, like...
But I didn't know anything about it. I just thought it was a Naga.
Okay.
Like, I thought it was the same exact
Did he try to play it off that way?
No, he had no idea.
I had no clue either. This was my first
We had no idea.
We were like, cool, another tournament. Let's do it. We love tournaments.
So I signed up for
the
intermediate division.
This is awesome.
At 105, and nobody was in it. Yeah. So there was a 115 expert division with one girl in it. And I was like, all right, I'll just do that one. Like, I'll just, like, whatever.
Crazy.
We walk in, and it's against this girl named Amanda Mazza. And we walk in, and I see the mat, and it's just like the mat out here, one big mat, and everyone's around it, but it's only one match at a time. And I was like, oh my God, like, am I, like, that's where I'm competing?
Yeah. In front of everybody?
Yeah.
And they were like, and I was like,
mind you, Amanda,
Mazza.
I mean, at that time,
so then I looked her up.
Yeah, so at this point you're like, who's my opponent?
What a crazy story.
So then I look her up and I see like 40,000 followers. She went up against like Holly Gold, right? Holly Goldie?
Yep.
Holly Goldie, like
Hannah
she's
Goldie,
what's her name?
Hannah Goldie.
Hannah Goldie from the UFC, like has had all these professional matches, like a highlight reel, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to go grab this chick. I have to go up against like in front of everybody.
That's great.
And I'm like so unprepared. I'm wearing his boy underwear, like tight boxers. I'm like have like this. I'm literally just like a little goldfish in like a little Shark Tank is what I was feeling like.
Yeah.
So
your anxiety was like crazy.
I was like, oh my God, like what's going
That's
on?
Nuts.
And I go up to Amanda, so I'm like, hey, I introduce myself. I'm like, so like, you've done this before, huh?
That was great. I loved that day.
She was like, yeah, like, have you? And I was like, no.
No, not at all.
But yeah, we like the match starts and I like it was a pretty good match, honestly. Like she definitely like, dominated the match, but I got like kicked in like my face, and remember she got kicked me in like my face in the knee.
Yeah, she like was jumping from. She was like trying to pass your guard, and as she did it, she put your knees to the side and jumped forward. And as she came forward, she hit your knee to the face, and Joey was instantly like.
I know, and I was
just like, oh man, and man, just like doing her.
Getting hit in the face. Yeah. Another story too. We'll say a little bit.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. But it stunned me, and I almost thought the match was gonna like pause because I wasn't used to this like high level like legit like they're breaking something. Like now I understand. Like I used to didn't understand that if someone gets me in like an armbar in a match, like they're trying to break it. Now I understand it's actually does. Like if I'm in a spot, like you need to tap.
So excited to get you on because I just wanted to hear about everything.
Yeah.
You were really excited.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean I'm a jiu-jitsu nerd, and
that's the best.
We got someone who's been training with some amazing people,
yes, we
doing
do.
a lot of amazing things with the sport. So just glad to have you on.
Yeah, it's an honor.
Well, Joey, you are also a jiu-jitsu nerd. So, as we know, we always have our jiu-jitsu nerd questions. Very quick fire questions.
Okay.
Love it. So, jiu-jitsu related. So, top or bottom?
Top, always.
Top girl, okay. Do you have a favorite submission?
Arm Barbie over here.
Arm Barbie. What is this week's current top submission?
Choi bar.
You've been getting choy bars? You're hitting choy bars?
I don't think that's a top submission. That's bottom.
No, I mean like this week. What has been your most common submission?
Oh, sorry. This week it is New Year's. Hasn't been, not this week, but been working for the shore bars.
All right, feller. How about this month?
Choi bar.
Okay. Choy bar. Choy bar.
And mirror walks.
Okay. How about tell us some of your upcoming competitions that you have coming up?
January 17th, we got Grappling Industries. End of January, we have finishers that I'm really excited to get back out in. And we'll see what else is out there.
Very, very fun.
Yeah.
Favorite training partner?
Well, I have so many.
Number one.
I'll do the best answer. Charlie, you're a great training partner.
Thank you, Joey. I am great.
Shout out all my girls, though.
Fishing for that one.
Yeah, I was fishing.
Shout out though all my girls who really helped me with everything.
Yeah, come on, girls.
Yeah, they're great.
Favorite mat to train on?
Mat?
Location and everything. Like, where's your favorite vibe? So, like, not where you get the best, like, not where you go and train your hardest sessions, but like, where's your favorite mat? You know what I mean? Like if you could just like have a competition, like.
And this is a big one due to the work put in during the holidays. The vault has the coolest decorations up for Christmas.
I completely. That is the first thing I picked up on when I went in. And like
those lights.
I don't know who was making fun of me.
Shout out Volt.
Shaq was making fun of me. I walk in and the owner came right up, introduced himself to Shaq, and I were doing like the waiver on the on their wall. But then I'm like looking up at the lights. Yeah, I'm like looking up at the lights, and I'm like, this is awesome. Like all the Christmas lights.
So great.
It's sick. It was really cool.
Volt's great.
The lights are sick. I don't know if you've seen upstairs yet.
Yeah. I think his name was Charlie. Showed us upstairs. And
Charlie did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
So cool. He took you up there.
Yeah.
They got the cold plunge.
that
They
little
have a
retreat's
sauna.
Yeah.
They have
massage chairs.
Yep. Everything up there is just. I don't mind holding it.
Really?
Yeah. Everything up there is just professional, clean, and I've just never seen a space like that
I know,
before.
that place is great, dude. That place is awesome.
Yeah.
They also have raised mats on springs, on spring beds. So the mats are raised up and they have springs underneath of them. So it's like a what do you call it? Like a gymnastics mat. You can like rebound and stuff. So I really like that vault. I agree with you. That's a great mat to train on.
Yeah.
You can have like a boss scene there, like end of the.
I'll tell you
end of the
what,
season fight.
like just talking to Matt's like it's completely irrelevant, but just
Your
one of
favorite?
the probably one of the coolest mats I've ever been on is LaSalle High School. They redid the wrestling mats and they put a new mat on top of the mat that they have now. And it's like the softest. It's like walking on clouds, dude. It's crazy.
Oh, wow.
It's
That's
huge.
awesome.
Probably one of the biggest like wrestling mats in the
That's so cool.
in the area.
I
It's
love
sick.
that. I love those.
I think a place I really do want to train at is the gym in the church.
Yes, yeah,
Have you
yeah.
seen that one?
That's so it's North Star.
Yes.
Well, there's
Sorry.
one of them. There's tons of those. There's a few of them, but that's the one that's like closest to us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been?
No, I have two of my students have done a bunch of training there, and one of my students actually went over and is now
And
training
North
there.
Star?
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
And he loves it. He spoke very highly of.
I just seen it on Instagram.
Yeah,
It looks cool.
It's really cool, and I thought what was really cool too is I really like from one of my students was telling me that the instructor there is like he's a jiu-jitsu black belt.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a ton of MMA fights, Muay Thai fights, but they, regardless of his accolades in MMA, they don't have an MMA program. And I might be saying this completely wrong, but he did that because he wants to stay true to the art of Muay Thai. And I was like, that's really, really cool.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's sick.
Yeah, that's good. That's good to know.
One of my favorites was Scramble Academy in Leeds.
Mhm.
I loved the white mat, full white
full
mat.
white.
They had like brick up here. It was like in the bottom. It was like in the next to like a train. It was like hybrid. You know, hybrid's vibe.
Yeah.
It was like hybrid's vibe, but like white mats, bro.
That's sick.
It was so cool. It was just like poppy. It was just like cool over here, like graffiti.
Never
style.
seen white.
And then over
all
here, it
over.
was just like popping, like white. You know what I mean? Like I love the white bag out there.
Because white's gotta be clean
looks
on the
good,
mats.
man.
Yeah.
Like you see
Oh, yeah.
stuff, so and it was
Yeah,
they did a great job.
Great job, man. That was a
Yeah.
really cool gym to travel in over in England, Leeds, England. So that was a great favorite there.
Agreed.
Cool. Let's think. Do you have any Spitfire questions? Those are pretty much like my basis ones that I want to ask. Like I like asking every guest some good jiu-jitsu questions. Do you have any?
I mean, I know, like, you already asked the competitions that you had coming
Mhm.
up.
Yeah.
And my one question is, like, I was curious, how many gyms did you guys go to when you went to England?
So the plan was to go to more, but right before that, I got my teeth hit. And
You want to talk about that? You want to say?
yeah, that was
Yeah.
fun.
Tragic.
So it was in my kickboxing era. At the time, loving it. We were here at Horsham, and we were having great rounds. I forget who. What was it? It was after the instructor program, right?
Yeah, it was.
It was after the instructor training program.
He feels so bad. Still to this day,
Really?
I mess with him all.
Oh
my
my
god,
gosh.
you're hilarious. Why are you doing that, man? What are you saying to him?
I'm like, bro, like you're not gonna knee somebody in the mouth.
That was drama.
Because he's such a sweet kid.
Yeah, I
He puts his
know,
head down
bro. I
like this, and
know.
he's like,
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Well, we had a great class, and afterwards, we were with Mario, and I love training with Mario. If it's jiu-jitsu, kickboxing,
Great
like
partner for
he's
you,
just
yeah.
like a great guy and partners to train with.
He's a good guy.
So, in knowing that he's great, I was like, hey, you want to do one more round? And he was like, yeah, why not? And I think we had like 15 seconds left because I remember I was being like tired and I look over at the clock and I probably got lazy because, you know, I was getting distracted. And I went to go slip and went duck forward and not just like straight down. And at the same time, he threw a knee and it was a great knee and it just had the mouthpiece on everything but went straight into my teeth.
So
tragic. I was so scared because like it happened so quick.
Mhm.
I thought it was your nose, and I'm like, all right, like did she break her nose? You know, like is it your jaw? Because like I had no clue.
Mhm.
And then when I started seeing like a little bit of blood, I'm like, oh man, like what's causing this?
Mhm.
And I just remember you were really spooked, but you were asking for him,
Mhm.
and then I
That's
was.
so sweet.
Yeah, I was. I was like, because I thought, this is what I thought. Well, first, I could feel, that's how I knew something was wrong. I could feel my bottom teeth were touching my top teeth, like, because it was pushed back. So I could feel my teeth, and I was like, oh, that's not in the right spot.
Yeah.
And I thought Sensei Masham was going to try to touch them.
Yeah.
I did not want him to.
No, do not touch my teeth.
I did not want him touching my teeth, so I didn't want to open up my mouth. So I thought he was going to try to touch my teeth, and I was so scared. And I was just like, mm-mm. And he was still at work, and I went back to your house. I remember I forgot the house key to his house. So
Oh my god.
So I knock on the door, and your mom and dad answer the phone. And I just start bawling. I was like, my teeth.
Oh.
Did you end up like that night just going to bed and then went to the dentist or the
Yeah, it
doctor
was
or whatever?
because they said not to go to the hospital because I needed to see
Yeah.
like a dent. I needed to go to a dentist. So I remember his mom gave me so much NyQuil
great.
to go to sleep, and we
Love
woke up first thing in the morning. We called,
Dr. James Mumford. That's where
Yes.
we went, Dr. James Mumford.
and they put my teeth
Can't
back in
believe
place, and it was like the loudest pop
Oh,
ever.
Absolute miracle. They let me in the back room, and it was like a room this size. Joey's like in a chair like this.
Mhm.
And the doctor's like wiggling her teeth, and he's like, wow, this is like, probably should just come out. Like, this is pretty rough, but we're going to try it. And he went and popped it, and it went right back into place, bro. And then they took a little enamel bridge and
Yeah, I
glued
remember.
it on top
Mhm.
of Joey's
Yeah.
teeth.
The best part is that like after you told me that you were fine, you sent me the picture. Mario didn't know this, so when he came in, he was like begging me. He's like,
No way.
can you
messed with
please tell me like what happened? Like,
Oh
is she
my
okay? And I was
God.
like, bro, you didn't hear what happened? He's like, no. I'm like, dude, like her permanent like teeth. Like, you knocked them out.
Oh my
She
gosh.
has to get new. And he was like, no. And I'm like, bro, I'm kidding. And,
Oh my
yeah,
god.
Dude, I mess with him so bad.
He would have felt so bad if she actually like did.
Yeah, but it's funny
That's
because
crazy.
I always use this in Two Truths and a Lie. When I was younger, do you know the game popcorn on a trampoline?
Yeah.
I was playing it with my siblings, and I went too far back when I was a kid, and I actually knocked out my 2 baby teeth. And I was so young that in order to help with like the rest of the placement of my teeth, they actually gave me 2 fake front teeth. And I had them for like years.
Oh wow, no kidding.
Yeah, so I always say it like in Two Truths and a Lie. Like I used to have fake teeth.
When you had all that like happen to your teeth, you got great teeth.
But now I swear, since moving it, like I had braces and everything, but you know, like if you don't wear your retainer all the time, like your teeth slightly move. My teeth look better than they did before because they pushed them back into place.
Now they're in the perfect spot.
Yeah.
So it was a blessing in disguise.
But when we went to England, I couldn't train for like at least 2 months. It was like 2 months before I could really do anything.
Oh, that sucked.
And I still had the
Yeah,
thing
that
on my
sucks.
teeth. I remember we went back and I was like praying they were gonna take it off, and they said they were still loose. So I remember I went to England. All my pictures, I'm like smiling without my teeth. And
Aw.
Yeah.
but we went to Scramble, and we were planning on going to that 10th planet. We were planning on competing, actually.
Yeah, we were planning on competing in Birmingham, which was going to be a really cool competition. I think it was like the first ever Naga in London or in England. So
Really cool
that would have been really cool to be a part of.
And
there
they
was like
had-
a lot of people competing.
And they had the 115. Was it England?
Yeah, so her name was
Lana,
something like that. I don't remember.
I
All I
don't
can think of
know.
is like Randy now, because like she reminds me of Randy.
shout out Randy.
Randy's
You're
like the
beast.
new Randy's the new talk of the town. She's funny. So I forget the British girl's name.
But she was like the England champ
Yeah.
Yeah.
at the 115 level, and
They really cool to have been able to go against her.
we were like seriously planning on it, and then my teeth got knocked in. And so I did it.
Tragic.
Couldn't put a mouth guard or anything like that.
So the problem was the mouth guard could go in, but because mouth guards are sticky, my teeth were still loose. So if I pulled it out, it was like a risk of them like being looser, and I couldn't bite. Like my jaw was underneath, like this part was like black from it being so black and blue for so long.
That hurt you for so long. You were really out.
Yeah, I
for a long
couldn't
time.
I had to call out of work. I remember I texted my coworkers and I was like, I need you to create me sub because they're like, what the heck happened?
Yeah, that's so bad.
And I had to eat like all soft foods and everything. But England was like, it was almost healed. Like when we got back from England is when they like
Like
took it
literally
off.
3 days later. Yeah.
Yeah. But we kept it and played it safe.
Yeah, that was so fun. That was a great time.
We honestly were still planning on doing it, but then all of our family members were like, if something happens, you're gonna ruin your vacation.
Yeah.
And it was like not worth it.
That's smart.
Yeah. The
Mhm.
first time we were like ever diligent on what we should do.
Yeah, that's great.
Mhm.
Joey, you're amazing.
Thanks, guys.
We love you, Joey Gaffin.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
In 2026, we got those 2 competitions coming up. I want to finish one competition with a heel hook or ankle lock, something with the legs. That's one of my goals to do.
Yeah.
I want to this year. I'm like ready for 2026. I think I'm gonna.
Do you have any goals in mind for 2026?
Yeah, I'm curious.
I really want to just improve all my positions and aggression and technique based. Like I got the scramble, I got the fast pace, I'm confident on the feet, but like technical wise, I want to know I want to be like a little snake. Like snakes set up their prey. Like they got traps waiting for them. Like that's what I want to be doing. Like I'm doing one thing, but I'm actually going for something like 3 steps ahead.
I love it.
So that's a big goal of mine. I would love to do more super fights. I want to get on the stage. I want to get under the lights again. I want to have some professional matches, and I feel like I'm in the stage now where I'm like still kind of getting. I'm on the underdog, right?
Yeah.
The underdog
the
side
cutoff.
still,
Yeah.
and like I definitely got to prove myself. I definitely got work to do, but I know I I'm so itching for it because I know I can get there and I'm going to get there, but I'm still babying it. It's only
Cool.
been like under 2 years
You're
really
killing
of training in it. So this year I can feel I'm gonna build up on those things and like coming hard for it.
So what you're saying is in the next 5 years, we can see you on the big screen, coming at
UFC, BJJ.
biggest competitions out there.
CGI.
Very, very cool. Some
Yeah.
CJI for Joey.
Yeah, definitely long-term goals.
That's going to be great for you. I can't
Yeah,
wait.
this year I just want to be on more of my offensive side instead of my defensive side.
Yeah.
I'm ready to pull on some smoke.
Love it.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Joey Gaffin, ladies and gentlemen. She is the best. She's the queen bee. Go and check her out at your local tournament.
JoJo Jitsu, hit up a follow.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Christian.
Thanks, guys. Thank you so
Thank
much
you,
for
Charles.
having
Thank you,
me. Yes, this is
Very
great.
happy to have you, Joey.
Absolutely.
Yay.
Good stuff. Let's get you home and fed.
Yay, guys.